Maybe you're a scientific genius or a world-class athlete or a groundbreaking entrepreneur. Or maybe you're not. Either way, whether you realize it or not, you've got talents and skills that set you apart from everyone else. These are your personal strengths that enable you to perform at your best. The thing is, though, many people never discover what their talents and skills are, either because they don't think they have any or they don't think it matters. But it does matter. Knowing what your talents and skills are means knowing where your strengths lie, and that's a critical part of being successful. But talents and skills aren't the same. Sure, you'll often hear the words used interchangeably. She's a talented musician, or she's a skilled musician, as if both statements have the same meaning. They don't. Your talents and your skills combine together to give you your unique edge, but there are slight differences between the two things. In simple terms, a talent is a special natural ability that you possess. The key word is natural. A talent isn't something you picked up at school or learned through a job. So you could say that talents are natural abilities or innate capabilities, or aptitudes that aren't learned or acquired. Perhaps you've got a talent for drawing, making people laugh, quick learning, or getting along with people. Talents are natural to you. You just have them. A skill is a little different. A skill is something that you acquire, something you get from studying or experience or practice. So you could say that skills are capabilities acquired through experience, aptitudes that can be learned, or abilities comprised of knowledge and experience. Perhaps you can drive a forklift, build a website, or audit a set of accounts. These are skills that you could learn or pick up with experience. So even though the words are often used interchangeably, talents and skills are not the same. Yes, they both enable you to perform tasks at a high level, and they're both an important part of your success. It's just that they come from different places. Talent is inherent, inborn, or natural, whereas skill is learned, acquired, or obtained. It's not a case of having one or the other, though. You've got a whole range of talents and skills. Now you've just got to figure out what they are, and that's a skill in itself. Think of how you feel when you score in a sport that you're naturally good at, or when you accomplish something at work using a skill that no one else has. It's a special feeling, isn't it? These are golden moments. When you use a talent or skill to good effect, you feel eager, energized, engaged, full of life. It's about more than just feeling good, though. When you know what your talents and skills are, you benefit personally, socially, professionally, and in every other way too. Let's explore how in more detail. For one thing, knowing what your talents and skills are saves time. Think about it. If you're trying to decide what sport to take up, what subject to study, or what career path to take, knowing what you're good at, what skills and talents you have, helps you narrow down your choices. And it's more likely that whatever you choose to do, you'll be good at it quicker and with less effort. Knowing your talents and skills also facilitates personal growth. Focusing on your strengths, what you're good at, or what you alone can do is inspiring. It can help you reach even higher heights and achieve even more than you thought possible because it gives you greater confidence and belief in yourself. Knowing where your strengths are and what you excel at also gives you a boost in self-confidence. And that's a good thing. When you're confident, you're more ambitious and more resilient, and you can achieve much, much more. It's about believing in yourself. Another benefit to knowing what you can do is happiness. Focusing on your talents and skills makes you a happier person. And when you're happier and feel more positive about yourself, there are no limits to what you can achieve. This comes from focusing on what you're good at and developing these strengths instead of focusing on weaknesses or shortcomings. The final benefit of knowing your talents and skills is that it positions you to inspire others. You'll be a natural leader. What could be more inspirational than someone who has focused on and analyzed their own strengths and abilities? People will be drawn to the fact that you're focused and purposeful about what you're doing. And when you're inspiring and leading those around you, it is likely to be noticed by those above you. Whether you realize it or not, you've already got a lot of talents and skills, some of which are probably unique to you. The secret is figuring out what they are, and then figuring out how to use them to the best effect.